Hey everyone, this is Jessica from Dianthus. I sing and play the drums.
Hey everybody, it's the Mighty Z of MetalgodZradiO, and we have Jessica of Dianthus on the phone. How are you doing this afternoon?
Hello, I'm doing great. Yeah, I had a great day. Lots of interviews today.
Cool. And you have a new album out, is that right?
Yes, yeah. Our second record, Realms, is finally out. So, yeah, stream it now.
And how long has that been sitting in the can waiting to be released?
Yeah, it's been about like 2 years in the making. Yeah, we had lots of time that year of 2020 and 2021 we recorded the album. So, yeah, 2 years.
And it's your second full length, is that correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And once again, the magic number is 12 songs, right?
Yes. Yeah, 12 songs.
How did you come to deciding that 12 is the magic number?
I'm not sure because it's kind of funny because it's a common pattern with albums. And our first record was 12 tracks too. For some reason, I feel like that's like the completed like list. Like I feel like 12, like you kind of maxed out your ideas.
And you're with Deko Entertainment, is that correct?
Yes, yeah, Deko. They're awesome. Yeah, super supportive.
And that's sort of a Warner Brother affiliate, right?
Yeah, they have distribution. Yeah, through Warner. Yeah, ADA. Mm-hmm.
It must be nice to be getting that big push almost straight out of the gate.
Yeah, it definitely is. We're super thankful for that. Yeah, they have a huge platform with getting the music out there through various streaming platforms. So it's been a big help.
How long have you two been playing together?
Probably like since I can't remember, but it's like we've always been doing music together. I remember we started music at around age 7 though, through classical piano lessons. And then we kind of went to a rock school after that at the same time. So we've been like doing music together forever though.
I know that Jackie plays guitars and piano on the album. Does she also play drums, and do you also play guitar?
Actually, yeah, we can't switch instruments with drums and guitar. So yeah, she's always done the guitars and like the bass, and I've always been the drummer, but we share piano duties and some vocal parts I will sing leads on, but I usually sing backup vocals though.
How do you decide which of you will play what instrument?
Well, as far as guitar, that kind of chose Jackie naturally. I tried to pick up the guitar, and it was kind of like the Van Halen story. Like, yeah, I just couldn't get the dexterity for it for some reason, and it was more of her calling. And then I just picked up the drums, and it was just home free from there.
And how has the pandemic affected your band's plans for this year?
Yeah, it's affected us as far as like touring and playing certain areas. It's kind of been tricky to navigate that, but things are opening up more in California, so we're more open to booking shows and not having them canceled or postponed. But it's a lot of time to songwrite too, so yeah, it's a silver lining.
And I see you are playing a couple shows with Angel. Is that correct?
Yeah, in June. Mm-hmm.
What drives you to continue to create? Have you always been creative?
Yeah. I think I have ever since I was little. I always loved to draw, and music was always fun for me to listen to. One of the first stations I was listening to was probably Jack FM. It was like nothing but classic rock, and that kind of just instilled like the rock and roll in my soul pretty much.
Was music your first love?
It definitely was. Yeah, because the piano is the first instrument I learned. And then I just loved the challenge of it and learning music that I heard. It was really cool for me. So.
If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
I would probably, well, I'd still be doing something in art, but my sister and I, we both love to do, you know, creating stuff and designing like fashion stuff. So something in like the fashion world, like some cool stage wear.
Which artist has inspired you the most?
As a band, we really draw from the band Rush, of course, with the progressiveness but for me personally, I like the band Tool as well. Yeah, the drummer is great too.
What was the process like recording the new album, Realm?
It was really relaxed, and we had lots of time. As a drummer, I always wanted to have a click track, so things are more organized. So we had lots of time, lots of great inputs from our producer, Steve Evans. So it was a good process.
How would you compare the new album to your debut album, Worth Living For?
Realms, our second one, is definitely a little bit more of the conceptual piece. It's kind of got a little bit more progressive stuff too, but we kind of relaxed a little bit in terms of too much complexity, because we wanted the choruses to stand out and be more simplified. So yeah, it's more of the conceptual piece for sure.
What songs were more challenging to write?
For the Realms album?
Correct.
Yeah, probably A Space in the Silence, because that one had just a lot of grooves kind of coming into play, and it was kind of a little tricky process to organize them all, but they all eventually kind of worked together. So yeah, that one.
It's looking like the longest song on the album is it Lona Sarah?
Yeah, Lonisra. Yeah, that's 7 minutes, I think.
Yeah, talk a little bit about that and why that is the epic on the record.
For sure. We definitely wanted to showcase, you know, our longevity with writing progressive melodies and stuff, and the lyrics for it too, Lonisra. It's kind of similar to our band name Dianthus, because it's a plant or a flower. So we wanted to keep that common theme. And yeah, that song, Lonisra, it's more of a concept in itself, because there's a lot of different moods within the song. But it's kind of complex in a way too. So,
what do you find inspires your music the most as a songwriter?
Probably just listening to other bands for sure, because that's what keeps things fresh for us. Because sometimes we will get stuck in the rut with songwriting, and we just listen to another crazy progressive band, and boom, we just have more ideas. So just gotta stay inspired.
And what's your go-to album for motivation?
That's a good one. I really like Permanent Waves from Rush. That's a really good one, and just any Rush song really is very inspiring to me. Any mood.
Who would you like to work with if given the opportunity?
I would love to do some drum solo stuff with Mario from Gojira. That would be super cool, because he's very progressive in a way too, and he's a heavy hitter with the drums. Very good metal drummer. So that'd be cool to work with him.
What do you think separates bands of today from bands of the past?
I think the pressure to maybe sound more pop in a way. I think that's a little bit pressuring for most artists, because sometimes they feel like they have to simplify their sound, sometimes too much, but being unique is very important. So I think the pressure to sound like someone else that has already been famous, that's the struggle for a lot of artists.
Do you buy CDs or records, or mostly use streaming sites?
It's kind of 50-50. I'm always on YouTube, so I listen to a lot of videos and music through there, but I also have a lot of CDs too, so it's kind of both.
Would you say you prefer YouTube over Spotify?
Yeah, I definitely prefer YouTube. just because of the visuals that they have. Like you can watch live videos, like live concerts, and that's something you can't do on Spotify really. It's just music there. So
you like to see your music?
Yes, yeah, exactly. I like to study a lot of drummers too, so it's like a lesson kind of platform too.
Well, cool. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to us here at MetalgodZradiO. Is there anything else you would like to say or add?
Yeah, I'd like to say hello to all the Dianthus fans out there, and also the folks who haven't heard of us yet. Thanks for tuning in. Stay in touch with us. We're on Instagram, Dianthus Band. Metal, God!